Today, we're diving into a simple but wow, incredibly powerful morning routine. It's inspired by some long-standing Japanese habits, and it's all designed to help your body finally start targeting that stubborn visceral fat. So let's just jump right in. Okay, does this sound familiar to you? You're trying the extreme diets, you're crushing it at your cardio sessions, you're cutting out carbs, you feel like you're doing absolutely everything right, and yet that frustrating belly fat just refuses to budge. It is such a common problem, and the research behind this is really clear. It is not your fault. You are not lazy, you've just been fighting the wrong enemy this whole time. You know, we're all taught to blame the usual suspects, right? Calories, cardio, carbs. But the real culprit, the thing that's actually programming your body for fat storage, is hormonal. It really all comes down to a hormone called cortisol, a system that's just plain stressed out, and, most importantly, what you do in those first 60 minutes after you wake up. All right, so let's get into the science of this, because it's fascinating. It all centers on this one process called the Cortisol Awakening Response. And this, right here, this is the key to understanding why your morning is so unbelievably critical. I want you to really think about this for a second. That first hour after you open your eyes, it acts like a command center for your entire metabolism. In that small window, your body makes a critical decision for the rest of the day. Are we in burn fat mode, or are we in store fat mode? Seriously, the whole game is won or lost right there. So, what on earth is this cortisol awakening response? Well, it's a completely natural spike in cortisol that's supposed to give you a boost of energy to get up and start your day. But here's the problem. Modern life has totally hijacked this process. When you immediately start rushing, or you grab your phone, or you slam a coffee, your brain interprets those things as danger signals. That stress causes your cortisol to overshoot, flipping on this ancient survival switch that tells your body, hey, lock down the fat reserves, especially that deep, visceral fat right around your belly. And this is where it all clicks. Think about it. In Japan, diets often include rice and noodles, things we're always told to avoid, yet their obesity rates stay incredibly low. Why? It's not because they're dieting harder. It's because they protect their mornings. By calming that initial cortisol response, they switch their bodies into fat-burning mode almost automatically. Let's break down exactly how they do it. Okay, so the routine begins with a step that is so deceptively simple. Hydrate first. And listen, this isn't just about drinking water. It's about performing what's called an adrenal reset. After 7, maybe 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated. I mean, you lose water just by breathing all night. And that dehydration, it's a physical stressor that quietly raises your cortisol before your feet even hit the floor. Your adrenal glands, to function calmly, desperately need key minerals like sodium and potassium, and plain old water often just isn't enough to replenish them. So, before you even think about coffee, here's what you do. Get a big glass of room temperature water, add a little pinch of sea salt for that sodium, and a good squeeze of lemon for the potassium. This simple little cocktail rehydrates your system, restores those essential minerals, and sends a powerful safety signal to your brain. Cortisol drops, and you shift right out of stress mode and into burn mode. Next up, we've got step 2, which builds on that calm foundation you just set, getting morning light to properly set your body's internal fat-burning clock. Your metabolism is basically controlled by a master clock in your brain, and for it to work right, it needs to be reset every single day. And the only thing that can do this properly is real, natural sunlight. I'm telling you, the screens on our phones and the lights indoors are just way too weak. They actually confuse your brain and just keep that low-level stress simmering. Real sunlight, on the other hand, triggers a clean cortisol spike that then naturally drops off. Plus, it boosts serotonin, which is going to improve your mood and your energy all day. The action here couldn't be simpler. Within about 30 minutes of waking up, just step outside. Get 5 to 10 minutes of natural light directly in your eyes, and no sunglasses for this part. This one single action sets your entire biological rhythm for the whole day. It's that powerful. All right, now for what might be the hardest, but honestly, maybe the most powerful step in this entire routine. Delaying your coffee. It's called the 90-minute rule. Just remember this number, 90. That's how many minutes you're going to wait before you have that first delicious cup of coffee. And here's the science behind why this is so important. While you sleep, a chemical called adenosine builds up in your brain. It's basically sleep pressure. That's what makes you feel tired or groggy. When you wake up, your body needs a little bit of time to naturally clear all that stuff out. Now, if you drink coffee right away, the caffeine rushes in and just blocks the adenosine receptors. So you feel alert, sure, but the adenosine is still there, just waiting. Then, when that caffeine wears off a few hours later, you get hit with all that uncleared adenosine at once. That's the dreaded afternoon crash. And that crash then triggers cravings for sugar and another cortisol spike, putting you right back into fat storage mode. By just waiting 90 minutes, you let the adenosine clear out naturally, and then your coffee gives you that smooth energy without the crash later. Step 4 really goes against that common go hard or go home advice we always hear about morning workouts. The key here is to walk, not sprint, because walking activates something really cool called the optic flow signal. So what is optic flow? Well, it's just the visual experience of the world moving past you as you walk forward. For thousands and thousands of years, this signal meant we were safe, we were in control, we were exploring. This visual motion has a direct, calming effect on your amygdala, which is your brain's fear and threat detection center. It's deeply wired into us. And here's why this is a game changer. A super high-intensity workout on a system that's already stressed just spikes your cortisol even higher. But a calm 10 to 15-minute walk sends this powerful message to your brain: there is no threat. And when your nervous system finally feels safe, it gets the all-clear signal that it's okay to unlock and burn energy from those stubborn visceral fat stores. And finally, step 5. This one might just be the biggest challenge in our modern world: delay grabbing your phone. You gotta protect your brain. The second you pick up your phone and start scrolling through notifications, work emails, or social media, you are just flooding your brain with a fire hose of information and potential stressors. This immediately triggers a fight or flight response, sending your cortisol levels soaring before your day has even really begun. You're basically starting your day already in defense mode. So, those are the 5 science-backed steps. Pretty simple, right? Now, let's put it all together into one easy protocol you can start literally tomorrow morning. Okay, here is your new cortisol calming routine. Number 1, you wake up and hydrate with that salt and lemon water. Number 2, you step outside for about 10 minutes of natural light. And hey, you can combine that with step 3, take a calm 15-minute walk. Number 4, you wait a full 90 minutes before that first coffee. And number 5, you don't touch your phone for at least the first 30 minutes. That's it. Just remember, by fixing the morning, fat loss can become a simple side effect of a better life. So the ultimate takeaway here is this. Your morning routine has the power to completely reprogram your body's entire approach to metabolism for the whole day. And it really makes you wonder, if mastering that first hour can have such a profound impact on your physical health, what else in your life could it change?